Alright, so let's take a look at this first guy here. What's his name? Tortoni. Now this is the first thing I made when I got Spore and loaded it up on my computer. I was just screwing around. This really has nothing. It kind of reminds me of one thing I made a long time ago at one of my friends' houses. It was this weird duck cow being. But anyway, so yeah, he's all shiny and blue and looks really retarded, and there's really nothing else I can say about him. He's got flowers coming out of his head. Well, this guy's particularly boring, so let's move on to another one. Fast. Alright, now this thing is pretty cool. I mean, we'll just look at him. He's like this bizarre scorpion type thing. Yeah, this was also one I made that one time I was at one of my friends' houses, but unfortunately, he probably deleted it by the original by now because, well, I didn't have the game, but I've done my best to recreate him, and I think he looks pretty good. Actually, this one in particular, if you're interested, I've actually uploaded it to Spore.com. So you can go there, download that PNG file, and put him in your game. Yeah. So, moving on. Department store spook. Okay, you guys have already seen this one, considering I've already uploaded a video, but I thought I might talk about it a little bit. I mean, for those of you who don't know, this is a boss from that Super Nintendo classic Earthbound. So, not much else I can say about him. The feet are kind of weird, but that's because you're really limited. I mean, you can't make tentacle feet without having him float there, so. But otherwise, I think this is a pretty accurate representation. Walks a little funny, but other than that, perfect. More Earthbound. Like, well, what can you expect? This is a Fobby. Cute little guy. Not much else to say. Really basic. I'm pretty sure you can make one of these in a couple of seconds. But, yeah, I mean, come on, look at him. Look at those eyes. Staring into your soul. Yeah. I suppose maybe I should also make a foppy to go along with him, but we'll see. Maybe if I ever stop being lazy. A little change of pace here. We have a Mother 3 enemy. The, is it an Austrophant? I don't remember. I don't think I've ever fought one of these things, and if I have, well then, my mistake. But anyway. Basically, that's just it. Recreation. Not much to it. My friend asked me to, so I made a Goomba for him. I was supposed to upload a video, but my internet crapped out on me, so I couldn't. But well, I guess he can see it now, along with everything else I've done, and, yeah. There are other ones on the, on YouTube right now that I've seen, and they all essentially look the same as mine. The only difference being the eyebrows I gave him and the mouth. If he would open his mouth here, wait. As you can see, he has fangs. Just like they do in the game. Well, they're only visible sometimes, which is a little disappointing, but otherwise I think this is probably one of the best recreations that exists right now. Another one my friend asked me to make. based it off of some of the ones I've seen on the on YouTube already, and it turned out pretty good. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed how you can't make their eyes glow like they do in Legend of Zelda, but oh well. One cool thing though is that's different about mine is that when I tell him to sit, he looks a lot more like the original version of one, which I think is nifty. But anyway, yeah. My friend, what's his name on YouTube? 69plumber69. He asked me a few days ago to make numerous ones, but I only made 2. Anyway, he recently uploaded a video which I think is pretty amusing, even though I have no idea what's going on. I think you should check that out. And I hope he appreciates that I completely just sold out myself to advertise his own video. He better. Last and most certainly not least is the Octobot. Now, once again from Earthbound. Now, I haven't really decided whether or not I want to make him a military Octobot, marauding Octobot, or a final Octobot. So I'm just calling him Octobot right now. The only difference really is the color, but yeah, I saw one posted on starman.net earlier, like a few days ago, and so I got the idea, hey, I'm gonna try and make my own. I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, this is the last one I've done. I just finished it this morning, so I guess I could take some time to talk about other things that's going on right now. Mostly because last time I disappeared for a long time, some guy got all up in my face about not uploading Mother 3 videos. Now the problem I have right now is as I have the rest of Chapter 7, plus pretty much the rest of the game recorded. The only problem is that it's on my old computer. Now I know I could easily just transfer it, but, well, I guess I can't really easily transfer it because the movie files add up to about a total of 2 gigs of space, and that's pretty hard to transfer unless I use something like an external hard drive, which I don't have. I really need to get one, but I don't have it. So, as it goes right now, it could be a while before I upload another video of any more gameplay. Could be, we'll see. I'm working on it every day, constantly trying. I guess another thing I wanted to talk about is, yes, I have a microphone now, which is awesome, so I can talk and do all sorts of cool stuff like that, but I suppose I also want to say that if you're wondering, I have officially made my new, internet home on starman.net forums, so if you're ever looking for me, I'm probably there. My username is different there than it usually is, but you can worry about that later. I suppose I should also note things, like I'm always uploading my art there, some 3D stuff. I added some of my Spore creations up there. I believe I uploaded the department store spook. Yesterday I submitted a 3D image, and you can see it on the forums there too, under the official Earthbound art thread, and usually on IRC every weekend listening to Radio PSI, which is awesome. I love it. And yeah, I guess the only other thing to note is also I have been, just found out today, I have been casted to voice the insane cultist on, oh, what's that show? There's a show going on, yes, Interviews with Earthbound Enemies. I have been casted to voice the insane cultist. You should check that out because I'm going to be in it, and that is awesome. So I guess that's pretty much it. I know one person's gonna come on here, Sploggle, and he's probably gonna say I sound like a complete faggot because I'm stuttering and I'm not used to talking on a microphone to the internet. But I'm prepared for that, and all I can say is Um, you know you're a redneck if your gun rack has a gun rack on it. He'll probably understand that. The rest of you won't. So, yeah. That's it. See you later, and maybe I'll make some other stuff if I get some ideas.